Hi, this is Matthew. So I'm online. I'm right. I'm not sure who else is there.
Hi, Matthew. This is Sharon. You're the only one right now.
Yeah, this is Matthew. I'm online. I believe I see Miss Haskey Oberly online.
We can't without a quorum. Without the board? We have a suggestion from the board attorney. President Haskell, can you hear me?
I'm sorry, I can't really hear you.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but you sound very far away.
Uh-oh. I am very far away. Like 400 miles, I think. We do have, we have some folks here from Fort Lewis, and so there's a suggestion from Ms. Chappelle that we can allow them to present, and that would suffice for the report, even though there's only 2 board members. Is that something that
Sure.
would happen? Let's have Ms.
Sure.
Chappelle explain that to all of us.
I think that's good. I mean, if they came all this way to present, I don't see why not. I mean, if it's a work session, I don't think we really need much of a quorum. I mean, most of its stuff is pretty self-explanatory.
Okay. Well, let's do that. Do we need to do the official thing? I can't.
So essentially, the board would be acting as a committee of the board and obviously without the ability to vote on anything. And so my recommendation is, since we do have folks from Fort Lewis, have them report, and then that'll be reflected in the minutes, and it's not an action item. So with respect to everything else, I would recommend moving those things to Tuesday. Then if on the action item, that could take place on Tuesday.
Put on the consent agenda for Tuesday?
Yep.
Okay. Do we have to officially do anything now? Call the meeting? We're not calling it to order.
We're just calling the meeting to order as a committee of the
Board
board.
President? Ms. Haskell-Oberly?
Yes,
So the attorney is suggesting that you called the meeting to order as a committee and treat it officially that way. You and Mr. So can,
oh, call it to,
Call it
okay,
to
I
order as
call
a
them,
committee of the board. Yes, ma'am.
At the work session to order.
even without the quorum?
Yes, because you're just acting
Okay.
as a
Make the work
committee
session.
of the board, not
At the work
board.
session, we're not taking action.
Correct.
Okay, I call at 5:51 PM, call this work session to order. I will do roll call to determine quorum. Board Member Montoya. Board Member Aspis. Secretary So.
Present, Aklasinda.
Vice President Wells. And myself, I'm present. So 2 board members for the work session. I'm trying to get the agenda. Apologize for the delay, taking me a little bit of time. Okay, the next item is, shoot, sorry.
Board President, according to the,
Secretary Wells, Secretary, so can you tell me what the next item on the agenda is? It's not, my computer's trying to open it.
so Mr. So we're gonna do 3A only?
Okay. 2, board, reports, transportation policies and procedure revision updates. Did you hear me? Can you hear me? Number 2, reports, A,
Yes.
transportation,
So Board
by
President?
Ms. Theodore.
Can you hear me, Board President? We are gonna go straight to 3A. because that's the only thing we can do right now is the report from Fort Lewis, TESOL.
Board President Haskell, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I think he's referring to go to straight to 3A, the Fort Lewis College TESOL MOU.
Oh, okay. Yes, please. Please move forward to that. It's hard for me to hear, Superintendent.
Yes, I can hear him too. Barely.
Hopefully we can hear you all.
Hello, can you hear us? Hello, my name is Kiara Canella, and I'm the interim dean of the School of Education at Fort Lewis College. Can the folks on Zoom hear us from this microphone? Okay, great, thank you. I'm here with my colleague, Dr. Lorraine Chambers-Schultz, the Associate Dean for the School of Education and Professor of Teacher Education, and we're so pleased, thank you for having us. We are bringing forward a renewal of a memorandum of agreement around TESOL courses. These are courses that we've offered in partnership with CCSD for many, many years, decades in fact, and we're so pleased to be able to maintain this partnership. The only changes that we have, I'm going to allow my colleague to briefly explain those, and then of course we'll be happy to answer questions. There are no substantial changes to the program or the cost for the district, except for one hopeful opportunity for us to provide some additional financial support as possible. Other than that, we're continuing the same courses with the same program model that we've had for a long time. So, Dr. Chambers-Schultz.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for making time for us today. The MOU that we have presented, as Dr. Canella said, is really continuing a long-standing partnership we're really excited about. The only change is that we at Fort Lewis are the recipient of a Department of Education National Professional Development Grant focused on training bilingual teachers in Indigenous and heritage languages called the Bloom Grant. And the difference that you'll see in this MOU is that if we have teachers from Central Consolidated School District who are enrolled in Fort Lewis classes and are in the Bloom program, that is, they are pursuing bilingual authorization through Fort Lewis College, that we're able to provide some support for the CCSD TESOL courses with Fort Lewis College. And so that is dependent on continued funding for the Bloom program, which is a federal grant, as well as continued enrollment of Bloom Fellows in the program. And we have our first Bloom Fellow beginning in the fall from CCSD. So we're very excited about that collaboration, and I know that Dr. Begay has been working hard to continue that collaboration. So we're hopeful that that will continue. Do you have any questions?
Board Member So, do you have any questions?
No, I mean, I did have a chance to look at the agreement. It looks pretty straightforward. This is really just to help our teachers assist with TESOL endorsements. Is that correct?
Yes, these 4 courses, we offer 2 in the fall and 2 in the spring, and it prepares people to be able to take the examination to receive the TESOL endorsement in New Mexico, and we've had a lot of success, and has been a longstanding partnership.
Yeah, I mean, this agreement is similar to what has already been put in place with our district, is it correct?
Could you repeat that question?
This agreement is it's similar to what we have in place already, is that correct?
Yes, it doesn't change the courses that we're offering or the responsibility of Central Consolidated in any way, except for promoting the opportunity should Bloom funding continue.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I don't have any more questions. It's Ms. Hassey, board president, it's pretty straightforward.
Okay,
And I
thank
just
you.
want to say thank you, Fort Lewis, for providing the service for years.
Thank you so much, Fort Lewis.
Thank you. It's our pleasure.
Okay.
Thank you very much. We appreciate being here and talking with all of you tonight.
Okay. Down the number 3, reports on possible board action. B, affiliation agreement concerning placement of university and college students by Tanya. I had them. Okay, so clarification, we're just doing that report, so I appreciate everybody's participation and joining us tonight. We will continue with the rest of the items on Tuesday, next week, Tuesday, July 11th. Is it 11th? No, that's today. Sorry. I'm looking, no, that's the 15th. So we will continue on Tuesday, July 15th.
Thanks, everybody.